Hi Cancer, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general romantic love reading for the collective of Cancer. If you are a cross-watcher who is dealing with a Cancer, you are also very welcome here. The thing to know about general readings is that they are not personal readings, so they cannot resonate with every viewer out there. Please only take what is yours and leave the rest behind. Prior to every reading we do, I clear our energy. I also pre-shuffle every single deck we're going to use and bless them, so we're not spending time on that on camera. It does get loud, and it also takes up more of your precious time. We are going to begin, as always, by connecting to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We're going to do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love, and in that breath, we will pull in the Cancer collective. Let's begin. Namaste. Cancer, if you guys are returning viewers and subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your interaction with the channel, all of your watches, your likes, your comments, your subscribes. All of that has helped me out immensely. I could not do this without you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. If this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, welcome in. I do hope you enjoy the style of reading that I do. It's so fun for me to be doing these readings, and I learn more, I flex more, my spiritual practice grows more. So thank you for letting me be a part of your world. Every reading that I do is timeless. So if we get to the middle of this reading and you're like, yeah, you know what, none of that resonated, or if we get at the end and you're like, no, that really wasn't my story, please feel free to go back into my entire catalog of videos. You will find several other Cancer videos there. You'll also find readings for other placements in your birth chart. And if you are cross-watching for someone else, you'll find their readings there as well. Your energy today begins with the energy of healing, and it is paired with air. Oh, that's going to be very powerful, I feel. Healing is on page 70. Okay. Such a pretty card, gosh. It says, put your hand over your heart. Which area of your life hurts the most in the current phase of your life? This card invites you to heal your deeply buried wounds and traumas you have been through in the past that are somehow finding their way to the surface over and over again. Your inner child needs protection and love more than anything right now. Learn about the healing process and take the needed steps. Shower yourself with love and empathy so you can finally heal the broken pieces of your heart. Your affirmation is, I am worthy of love. So this does really speak about emotional wounding, physical, just like your heart hurting, and knowing that your inner child does matter and you do need to protect yourself and love yourself more than ever. The energy of air here is number 26, breathing deep, entering into life in the exchange of life-bringing energies. So air really is the number one thing that we need as human beings to live the most. So maybe some of your healing energy could be spent in meditation, focusing on breath work, something like that. Your action for today is number 19, believe in your power to manifest. Breathe your creation into existence. So this will be very powerful. I think there's definitely some healing needed for you. Broken pieces of your heart, things that keep resurging for you over and again. And it does feel a little bit like taking better care of yourself. Like honestly knowing that whatever this is that has been hurting you so badly, breathe life into that for yourself. Do the best things for yourself. That will be how you'll help to affect that change for you, Cancer. We're going to start over here. This is how you're showing up at this time with your person that we're connecting with. Please and thank you. This is their energy, how they're showing up to you at this moment in time. Here's your shared space, what's happening for both of you at this moment in time in the relationship. And lastly, this is the way this person truly, genuinely feels for you currently in this moment of time. Yeah, I'm called to take all 5 of them. That's not usual. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we find the energy of the Four of Pentacles. This is the undercurrent and what is basically the inspiration for this whole thing to unfold. It's what you can't see or you won't see. Basically, you don't see coming. It's basically, Four of Pentacles speaks about holding on so tightly to something, whether it's an idea, a feeling, financial, material, a cycle, a person. It's basically the unwillingness to let go of something. That's the reason that this is going to open up. So how you're showing up at this moment of time with your person of interest, we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. There's a high level of dissatisfaction for you in this relationship. I feel that you have done everything that you felt was the right thing to do. King of Pentacles talks about being loyal, grounded, centered, a good parent, a good spouse, a good provider, a good protector, someone that you can really go talk to in a time of need. You have done such a beautiful job of that. You've tried very, very hard to do things the right way and to honor what your person said, and yet you're still over here feeling completely dissatisfied. You feel like your needs aren't being met, and you definitely feel like there's something here that needs to change. Like, I feel like it's that healing, and whatever this is that you've been holding on to, it's very tightly held onto, and it feels hard to you to let go of it. We're being clarified by the moon, which is Pisces energy, and also for me, your energy. We have the Justice card. This is Libra energy. We have the Five of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. With this moon card, I feel like you went very deep within yourself. You did like a deep dive into your emotions, and where you came to is that for some of you, we're going to be talking about you getting a divorce, and for others, I feel like this is a connection where you need balance restored. It's almost like in this card, she's like the divine saying these two people need to figure it out. I'm going to put law and order onto the situation. We're either going to fix it, heal it, or we're going to blow it apart. So really, whichever version of this you're in, Cancer, this is about the divine stepping in to say it is absolutely time to bring justice back here. This is Five of Cups speaks about that you are feeling sad, you have regrets, you might feel guilty, you might feel lonely. And I feel like for you, you already know what you want to do, and you want a new beginning for yourself that feels more alive, that feels happy and charged and full of inspiration. It just feels like you're kind of at a space in this relationship where you're so unhappy that you do need to make some kind of effective change here to get yourself back, to heal yourself and that inner child we were just discussing with your theme here. We have the energy of number 3, a ladybug. And literally just yesterday, I went to put on a pair of shoes and there was a ladybug right inside of my shoe, which I was like, where did you come from? So this is pertinent for me too. I love that. That's clarification. But this talks about wanting to be happy. This talks about wanting to have wishes come true. This talks about being balanced, and somehow something here, the birth or pregnancy of being pregnant or having a daughter has something to do with this equation. Take it as it resonates. This is the energy of number 13, the child. This could be about the fact that you guys have children, and so there is some energy here that needs to be tenderly cared for about your children. It's talking about the innocence of wanting a new perspective. And again, there's more energy about a girl child here. We also have the energy of the Strength card, a Leo sign, and there's some timing on this situation. It says between the next 7 and 14 days, or the period of time of the year from July 22nd to August 21st. Basically, there's going to be some energy here that becomes a little more creative, a little more warm, a little more open-minded. I don't know if that means that you're going to do some healing work around this whole thing. That's too many of those, sorry. Or it means maybe you'll start to find the way forward through that healing for yourself to make things over. You're going to overcome some things here. We have the energy of reflecting. It says it's time to remember the past and bring that wisdom forward to assist you now. So whatever this was in the past that has gotten you to the place that you're at, whether that's those inner child wounds or whatever the past is in this equation with the relationship here, you do need to reflect on the past and the choices you both have made and the things that have happened and how you guys got here, because you can't get on a road with someone by yourself. If two people are involved, it's a journey of both people. So it's time for you to take that power back and really reflect on this and how to best heal yourself and manifest what you do want for yourself. That Four of Pentacles might be holding on to resentments about what has gone on here, and how to breathe life into that to heal it. How this person is showing up for you at this time is we have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, so you guys are soulmates over here, King and Queen of Pentacles. This person feels completely heartbroken, completely and utterly heartbroken. I think they feel like they've been very loyal to you, that they feel that they've been a good partner to you. I feel like they maybe don't understand why you're feeling so dissatisfied. They're not sure what has happened or why, and it makes them feel so scared and afraid. Let's clarify Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles for Cancer's person's energy, please and thank you. We have Six of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have 10 of Pentacles. And we have the World. This person, I feel like they believe that the balance between the two of you is very much off. Like one of you is giving more than the other one is. And I believe that they think they're the one who's giving more to the equation. This whole situation has caused them to do a deep dive into soul reflection and to really look at themselves, look at the situation. They probably have been a little reserved from you. This is about the marriage or the long-term commitment between you. This is why this feels so big to them. And I think they do want a successful completion to a cycle or possibly the end of this marriage or partnership. It just feels like they don't understand, and they also feel like they are doing more of the work, and you may scoff at that and say, BS, I'm the one who's done more work here. But there is some reason why they're definitely feeling heartbroken, I think, and it does feel a little bit like you're over here wanting to bring balance. They're over here saying, I don't know how this became out of balance, and that hurts me. It's almost like they don't want to admit that maybe it takes two people to fight. It takes two people to be in a relationship. Okay. We have the energy here of number 17, the Stork. This is talking about big changes that are going to come into this relationship, restlessness and moving forward. This person or you could be very tall, and somewhat like long legs, maybe. Take that as it resonates. We have the energy of number 19, the Clock. It's basically time. This is basically time to get going on what's going on here. Like the decision that needs to be made, figuring out where we're going. That clock says it's absolutely time. We also have number 27, the Magnifying Glass. This is talking about looking at things very clearly, having clarity, paying attention to important details, examining the fine print, that kind of thing. There is something here about a document as well. So if you do decide that you guys are going to go through a divorce or a legal separation, there's definitely going to be some energy put into that fine print. How can I best take care of myself? I'm not going to be left out without the things I know I deserve in this partnership. Something like that. We have the energy of begin again. It's best to cut any losses and start anew right now. You will gain more in the long run. So there is a possibility for you guys to start over and start fresh and release that cycle of attachment to this old anger and resentment and hurt. Or this can also, for some of you, mean it is time, effectively, finally time to call it and have that conversation of how are we going to end this partnership and do it right. If you guys have a daughter, that I'm still really drawn back to here. 2 times there's discussion about a daughter or the birth of a daughter or the loss of a daughter. Something like that has a lot to do in this equation. What's happening for both of you at this time is the Judgment card, the 8 of Pentacles, and the foundation of that is the 8 of Swords. So the reason why you're hearing all of this and working hard and trying to figure this out is because at the base of this is both of you feel trapped. You both feel in a mental imprisonment of the mind. So much overthinking, so much analyzing, so much consideration, so much trying to figure things out. And that is why the divine is like, listen up. I am going to put this into the place it's going to go next. Like the divine is actually going to help both of you to heal yourselves. It'll give you the vehicle. If you're going to work on this together, it'll give you the vehicle to work on inner child woundings together. It'll find you the way to do that breath work. It's the divine is basically saying, I am now going to intercede because this is a cycle that just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and we're getting nowhere. And so henceforth, it's time. It's absolutely time. Cancer, I want to see your version of this, please and thank you. We have 3 of Cups. We have 4 of Pentacles. We have 6 of Cups. And we have the Star, Aquarian energy. It feels like, to me, for you, your version of this and why you're hearing what, like these little messages from the divine telling you how to work hard on yourself and how to heal yourself. You are ready to get back to a state where you're actually able to celebrate your life in whatever format that means for you. If it means that you'll be able to go through a divorce or a legal separation with this person so you can begin again, you'll be able to celebrate and go on dates and believe in yourself and manifest what you want. You have held on really long, very tightly to the idea of reconciling with someone from your past that is your ultimate wish. The biggest wish you have in the whole world. I had to check and make sure she is naked, but all of her parts are covered up. We have to be careful on YouTube. They do not like nudity, but there's no parts being shown, or I would have covered her up. There is someone from your past that you do want to reconcile with, and they are the biggest wish that you have. Every dream you have, every dandelion you blow out, every candle you blow out, every shooting star you see, that's the person you wish about and dream about and hope for. Let's see your person's version of shared space, please, and thank you. We have 7 of Cups. We have 7 of Swords. We have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. And we also have the 8 of Swords again. This person cannot stop thinking. They cannot get themselves out of a cycle of thinking and overthinking and thinking and overthinking. For them, they are confused a lot. There's a lot of confusion here because they feel that you have been dishonest. They feel that there's something here you're not saying, you're not telling them, they don't understand, they don't know. It could be wrapped around the fact that you've held on to the biggest wish that you want to reconcile with someone from your past, and they can feel that, and that's why it's confusing to them. They do want to move forward. They want to have a successful moving forward, balancing the light and shadow side of themselves. They just don't know how because they feel trapped. They are so stuck up in their head. They really don't know how to release themselves out of this. And basically, it almost feels like I said, they feel like they're doing all the work. They feel like they're doing more than you are. They feel like they're investing into the situation and that everything is X and Y and Z. I mean, they really are a person, it feels like, where they're not, maybe not super self-aware. That is kind of wild, but it could be something like that. We have the energy of number 29, a woman. So whoever is the more feminine aspect in this equation, this is about that. It says number 19, the eagle. This is a challenge. Like, this whole entire relationship is a challenge because of the fact of how you guys wanted to be, this relationship was being shown to the whole world, like your status symbol, and how you guys presented the longevity and how proud you were of being together for such a long time. And like you guys almost tried to, from outward looking in, you guys looked like a model couple. Like everything was all ducks in a row and everything is great. But for you, really, all things aren't great. And for this person, all things aren't great either. So behind closed doors, things really are not as they seem. And we have the energy of number 4, wine. And so it's basically talking about your family and things developing over time, aging well. This card here can also really symbolize to me someone has maybe an alcohol problem or drinks too much. Take that as it resonates. It may not be for you. But either way, there's a lot of energy here about your family and the way that you guys looked to the outside world. I think the more feminine person in this equation was more concerned about that than the more masculine version. It says, just knock. If the way seems closed, ask friends or influencers to open the door and let you in. So if you feel like you have no idea how you're going to get out of this equation and that's really what you want, ask. Ask the divine, ask your friends, talk to people about it, find the way forward. If we're back here talking about that birth of a daughter or a daughter child, maybe that child has special needs and you feel like if you chose to leave, you would just be like abandoning that child. Or if you guys, as an equation, like a couple, maybe you lost a daughter in childbirth or something like that. And it really feels like you're like, how in the world am I going to do this? Because this person is still reeling from that. Just ask the divine, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your friends, your family. The way forward will become shown to you. If you are a parent where you believe that your children will not love you or understand why you wanted to leave, pray on it, meditate on it, do that breath work, because literally everything can be worked out. Okay, Cancer? Don't feel like this is hopeless or there's no way forward for you. How this person over here truly feels for you at this time, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. We have the King of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles again. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Wands. They know it's time for things to move forward. They have a very clear, almost cold, calculating vision of how this is. They do, here's hope for you. They would like to work together with you to try to figure this out. In whatever capacity that may mean. If it's how do we effectively get a divorce so that we don't impact our children and we can still co-parent, or do we go to a therapist and we actually figure out how to work on this? This person, though, believes that they're very wounded. They believe that they are the one who has done all this work and an epic battle, and they feel like they're so hurt. And they've got all these boundaries and fierceness up around them. So some of this energy isn't super great, but they are aware that things are moving forward. Let's get any further messages that Cancer needs to know about this person's true feelings for Cancer at this time. We have Knight of Swords. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Cups. Remember how I said you've got this person over here that you've held on to, your biggest wish is to reconcile with that person? I'm wondering if this person knows about that somehow, if they found out about it, or if they suspect it, or if their intuition is screaming it at them. I think they feel very much like you are ready to move forward towards someone that you want a long-term commitment with. It may be a Taurus. It may be somebody that has Taurus in their chart or is a Taurus. They believe, I think, that you want to become single so that you can go have that connection with this person. It definitely feels like they know somehow, like either they found it out in your phone, or they suspected, or someone saw you and this other person together. That's how they truly feel, is that you're basically doing this so that you can blow this relationship apart so you can move forward towards that person. Ooh, Cancer. If there is a Taurus in your life and this is resonating with you, maybe just know that I think that they know about it. If you don't already know that they know, I'm kind of clarifying you. I think that they know. We have the energy of number 21, the Mountain. This is talking about the obstacles and the problems between the two of you. A lot of fighting, a lot of coldness, indifference, too much pride and ego. We have the energy of number 32, the Moon. I told you, intuition. This person is really honing in on their intuition, I think, about this Taurus person, or Taurus in the chart person, like that you're over here dreaming about and wanting to move forward towards. We also have the energy of number 5, the Tree. This is talking about the lineage of the connection that you guys have had together, the roots that you guys have built, and also being connected to Source. I think they're doing a little bit of personal growth. Maybe you don't even realize it, that they're working on themselves to be able to pass forward out of this relationship or try to heal it. But they are being a little cold. I can see that here. We have the energy of the Ring of Fire. You are being challenged to stand up for yourself and those you love while the heat is on. So this is saying basically you stand up for you. You do that healing work. You do that breath work. That air feeds fire. And so if your biggest passion is to move forward and reconcile with someone from your past and leave this person behind, stand up for yourself, believe in the power of what you can manifest, and breathe life into that, expand that, breathe air into that fire for the passion so that you can go where you're meant to go. Let's see if this person over here has anything that they would like to say to you. They say, I took you for granted and I'm truly sorry. Forgive me, I'm only able to take baby steps at this time. And spiritual healing is on deck. Raise your vibration. And that goes back right here. Remember, we started with healing. We're going to end with healing. So this is where I'm going to leave this, Cancer. If this resonated for you, please like this video. Drop me a comment below to tell me how it's your story. And also, please remember to subscribe to my channel. I want to say thank you for spending part of your time with me today. I know time is very valuable to everybody. It's been my honor to read for you, and I do look forward to reading for you in the future. In the meantime, have a blessed and happy day, Cancer. Bye.